my first random makeout in the club, like which I got yesterday. That's balls, being very respectful and cognizant of other people. I just sit and prepare to exam, and some girl comes up to me and starts crying basically next to me. Hey. What's up, guys? That's Max from His Dad's Balls. In today's video, I will tell you a bit about the journey of mine on figuring out what actually attracts women, especially in the 21st century we live in right now, aka post-feminism era, almost like post-apocalypse, only wars. And let me share with you a bit of my background overall, so you kind of get the gist of why you might even want to listen to this motherfucker. And the idea is that I have been a high achiever within the typical blueprint of what society gives to you just throughout my whole life. Good grades at school, good achievements at my other clubs, football, dances, whatever. And of course, being very respectful and cognizant of other people as well. And to be honest, what I'm about to tell you, you are actually partly seeing right now what are the things which attract women. And I think it is something what is beyond all of the social constructs which we create. Feminism, patriarchy, whatever. Just even beyond religion. I think it just goes something very deeply into our DNA. And to finish the preface of who am I am a typical nice guy, which maybe right now I do not look like, but overall, just a couple of years ago, I was just totally shut down and socially conditioned. And the worst part, which you might be in, but I think you're on the right path in case you have already clicked this video, you are also succeeding in this social game. And it feels like you're supposed to get all of the rewards, mostly in form of money, like just exorbitant amount of it, and affection from opposite sex. But surprisingly, even though there is like very little amount of people who totally succeed in this typical frame by getting some leading position in some huge company, or I don't know, becoming an actor and just being just put on this scene built by some huge mainstream company, and just getting props for that persona, which the individual is literally just rejected. But that's not the 99% of cases of successes. The majority of guys who actually succeed and get a lot of money, and more often than not, instead of or. You see, I'm a programmer. So basically, the guys who get the most amount of success are mostly those who just veer off the typical path. And if you want to go now, then I think I could give you this big, just overarching take. Girls love risk takers, and they like those who are not afraid to do the things which they sincerely believe in, even if those things somehow contradicts the typical social norms. So for those who need to go now, then bye-bye. But if you wanna stay a little bit longer, As you can see from the redness of my fingers, I will not be speaking for that much longer because it's really quite cold out here in Reykjavik. But what I would like to add is just a bit of more context on where I'm coming from and what is even the reason I'm recording this video in the first place. So, I will not be talking about that too many times again, but just to reiterate, I come from the background of being just I learned this phrase in English lesson when I used to live in Ukraine, so I will use it. I was eager beaver. So basically my whole dopaminergic system was totally hooked on approval from teachers, which were giving me grades at school. So, and also I was, I don't think that it's bad, but maybe in your puberty you're not supposed to be as attached to the approval of your parents as I was. I mean, it totally gave me the benefits in life which I'm absolutely grateful for, but the things which allow me to just stand here in the downtown Reykjavik and record this video whilst being comfortable in my own body, just centered on what I'm doing right now, and having my first random makeout in the club, like which I got yesterday. Yeah, that's what I have quote-unquote learned and more importantly unlearned in the past 3 years. And yeah, just in case you are curious, look up RSD, Real Social Dynamics, online, and you will just go down such a deep rabbit hole, man, you cannot even believe. But it leads to very good results. And to be honest, even the reason I record this video is mostly because I saw Owen Cook, RSD Tyler, and Julian, most hated man in the world, recording the videos in the similar format. But yeah, so I was getting the success in the damn, it's really cold. I was getting the success in the I know I look like some fucking hooligan hobo, but just pardon me, I will have to put my hands in the pocket. Yeah, in the pockets, and the main weird thing which I couldn't get my head around was even though I'm just successful in this societally constructed game of school, I don't know, being in a good position for potentially getting a good job in the future or getting into a good university, I wasn't getting success with women whatsoever. And what I can tell you was the other thing which was frustrating me, which I assume you have also encountered, is that meanwhile you are just busting your ass studying and preparing for the next exam to just crush it, which is by the way also just incredibly enjoyable in and of itself, so I don't say that it was that bad, but still you just see that you are kind of doing the right thing, meanwhile the other dude is doing my humor won't say left thing, but it's never mind. The other dudes who are doing the wrong thing, basically going out and partying and being jerks and being players, they are getting that sincere, almost lovely attraction from women. And not just for women, but actually the girls who might want to date. And on the first glance you could think that those girls are just stupid and shallow, and they totally are. However, the reason why their DNA tells to go and reproduce with those fun guys, which I encourage you to be in this video, is quite profound. It's actually profound, and I will tell you it in just I will tell you this reason in just a couple of moments. But in order to just finish this loop of the story from me just being societally conditioned, even being successful in this paradigm, then sort of seeing that in terms of attraction, something different is pulling the trigger in the actuality, and then actually executing on it and having my first random makeout yesterday. In order to wrap up this loop, let me tell you about the sweetest part. Random makeout yesterday. So, I think I will put the video somewhere here on the screen. By the way, you should check out the live section on this YouTube channel. Just just click on my channel's icon below after you finish this video and go to the live section, and you will get to watch 360 live stream in downtown Reykjavik, including the party in a very cool club. It's called American Bar, by the way. And the thing which I did was I will definitely someday put out the detailed breakdown of my night, but it really resembled the typical hero journey. So at first I went out, everything was good, I just talked to some random people and my state went up. Then I started recording the random challenge, trying to, like fist bump girls and then showing the condom, and let's say some of the interactions didn't go that well, and my state went down. But then I kind of said fuck it. I went to the club and started dancing, and I still felt that my brain is still just looking for the reasons to stay sort of disappointed. But I knew that I just need to keep doing this random shit of getting out of my head in order to have my RAS flip and me just get into the fun guy state, which eventually led me to making out with that quite cute girl, to be honest. So I just went to the club. I was talking to dudes, to girls, flirting, just basically getting into the flow of the night. And I still felt that I wasn't that much on point, and I just decided to choose the method which mostly women are using. I just went to the dance floor and started enjoying myself. And I still felt as my head is just it's the wrong place for pickup. But I kind of just stayed through it, and I think it's I understand that it is very narrow perspective. I'm still thinking in the perspective of my ego, it's just little me. But just even going from that place in my mind, I feel like the universe, nature, God, who whatever you believe in, it has rewarded me for my persistence and desire to just stay with it, and me actually staying with it. Some random girl started literally very openly dancing near me. Let's just put it this way. And I won't lie, she was drunk, but not crazy drunk. I mean, she was standing on her legs, so she was kind of okay. And it was funny because she was with the other female friend of hers, which was literally pulling her, that girl, from me. But because I already have some experience of going out and some theoretical knowledge on how this attraction process works, I didn't just give in immediately. I just stayed in my flow, even though being just crazy happy in my head, like, my god, I get female attention. is it real? I just kept dancing, just moving, getting into the flow further and further. And that girl just kept insisting, and to not go that much further, eventually we made out, and I am absolutely sure I could pull, but I truly didn't know how. Like, just hands up, I just didn't know what to do. And yeah, I just wanted to point out that I did not record this video as some guru or even authority which you should listen to, but rather as a peer and the person who may to whom you may relate with this issue of not knowing how to fool girls. Yeah, basically. You know how to pick up girls. You just come up and lift them. But how to pull, that's the question. Yeah. And in this story, what we can say is that there is no reality where I just sit and prepare to exam, and some girl comes up to me and starts crying basically next to me. And if you want me to be just completely honest, then I would tell you go to clubs, get fucking drunk, because it will shut down your socially conditioned part of your brain. And there is much higher chance of you just getting late than if you work on your career and try to progress in the typical, ways society tells you you should. However, I think we should strive for something higher, not just hedonistic pleasure, but combination of getting the fuels of this world, like money and sex, combined with the spiritual progress. So basically, us being at the cause, not at the effect of our emotions and our state, as well of us building up some contribution and legacy, which will live to this world and which will live longer than our bodies do. And this whole material, which you can check out by digging out materials of RSD, but also, in case this video gets traction, I will present my version of it. Not my version, but the same material, but just from the perspective of the other human being. I guess I'm human being. I mean, I'm already talking about how to get late for the previous experience, so I'm definitely a human being. You can get more of this material on this channel later. If you want, just press the like button and subscribe. So I see that you actually are interested in this kind of stuff. But if you want to go to the source, you can go to Google. Not ChatGPT, by the way. On ChatGPT you cannot find as much information about it. But on Google you can look up real social dynamics and just go down the rabbit hole. Just go down the rabbit hole. You will be shocked. And yeah, that's pretty much my first tangible success by implementing the advice I have heard of basically being more fun instead of focusing totally on achieving some success in the future. Like, again, more money, I don't know, better degree or whatever, better skills at whatever aptitude you would like to, no, rather better aptitude at whatever skill you are developing, etc. And I must tell you that one other very interesting benefit you get by going out and learning on how to get into flow, present moment, and the state of release, you loosen up your mind to such an extent that you are able to progress in even your logical endeavors much more seamlessly and in a higher quality manner than if you would just avoid this journey whatsoever and you continue to, just being totally stuck in your head and just like that robot volley. No, actually, robot volley is cool as fuck. Just like an uncool robot, just going from A, B to C, D, E, F. I actually know English alphabet, so I could go for longer, but you get my point. And as I promised, I know, the kind of guy who has watched this video till this. If you are the kind of guy like me, if you have watched till this part, and I'm absolutely sure that you are again just like me, just our nerdy desire to know why things happen. By the way, that's actually not that good. It means that we are in compensation and our brains are in the mode of just getting out of the hole. But that's again topic for the whole other video. For now, what I can tell you is the reason why women actually respond so much more to the risk-taking, provocative, and I would say unorthodox behavior, like quite often happens in clubs, bars, and festivals, for example, is actually that basically, if you go into nature, there is no such a thing as just cute couple. Like there are two lions, two elephants. Oh, damn! I imagined elephant sex, and it's totally disgusting, but also exciting. Two elephants or two monkeys. No, most of the time what we see is there is some monkey of male gender who is just running around and inseminating all females. Meanwhile, there is the other bunch of males who are basically chumps, just existing. I mean, as a human, you get the prerogative of that you have consciousness, and you can still not just running around having sex, but still have quite meaningful one. But again, let's be honest. Just let's be honest, yeah? Let's be honest. And again, once you find out how you can get access to women, your mind opens up and you are able to leave better legacy. You are able to produce better results, and you are capable of creating a more meaningful contribution for this world. And finally, here. So we have talked about monkeys and other mammals, not just coupling up, just male female, but rather being in sort of harems, if we call it this way. And the final conclusion is that the way in nature it works is that there is this male who has genes of reproducible, and very similarly in us dudes we have those females just want to get the seed of the most strong and let's say picked by nature males. And I know you immediately imagine some just huge, rich, tall, jacked dude who is supposed to be that guy. And believe me, I'm absolutely sure that by the way, not Tom Cruise, he's not tall. I don't know, the guy who plays Thor in Avengers. I think that guy does not have a dating problem whatsoever. I mean, oh my god, I think his only problem is just to have enough semen produced. You know, just the demand is too high. However, when I go out to the clubs, and when you do tonight, you will see that actually the guys who pull quite often are not the tallest ones. Quite often are not even with the most symmetrical face features. Hello, looksmasters. And those are quite often not those who bought bottle service, aka the richest ones. those are the guys who have the most amount of crazy fun. And the reason why I think and why research shows the females actually respond to that is two things. First of all, it actually spikes the emotional state of a woman, and she just in the mood for some other activities which will increase her dopamine even further, sex being one of it. But the second thing is that subconsciously woman wants to have a lot of children and no, not children but rather grandchildren. And the way she can increase the chances of it happening is to basically hook up with the other male slut, because this male slut just let's say supposedly has the genes of someone who will just run around and just have sex with all those people and bring a lot of grandchildren to that woman. Doesn't make sense. So basically the kid of that woman, if she has the kid with the other populator, will have a lot of sex and bring a lot of kids into her tribe. So this way, yeah, and you could say, but how? But who will take care of those children? Well, remember I was talking about chumps? Here we go. Once again, sincerely, I think it is very beautiful thing to raise your kid. It's very beautiful to, and it's actually not just beautiful. Again, that's social construct, but it's very fulfilling, and it develops you as a person to take care of someone. And why wouldn't you take care of your own offspring? Because it's like you are, how to say, killing two birds with one stone. You both expand and fulfill your need for just giving, but you also do this to not just random people, but to those who are literally of your bloodline. Yeah, more and more I just feel that it all has already been written in the code of our biology, but nowadays common sense is not that common sense, which is sort of bad for average person. But in case you are willing to take risk, you are willing to modify your behavior, you are willing to look at some ugly truths like that people are ready to just I've heard this word in Big Bang Theory, coitus. People are ready to have coitus very fast for some specific reasons, and in the moment no reasons at all. You can start making it so that the modern life, no common sense, actually plays to your advantage. Because once again, in the modern social contract, it is not that again there are like fair share in terms of dating for everyone. It is rather that there are the best guys, and once again, not the best in the typical societal hypnosis, money, I don't know, looks and other stuff, but guys who are aware of what triggers attraction, just getting all of the girls. Listen, so if you want to be in that, I don't want to say 1%, whatever minority is of those dudes who actually get laid and actually get results from their activities, and not only sex but also money, then you definitely should subscribe to the channel, because you will see the more content like this here. You should look up RSD, Real Social Dynamics Online. Total G's. Shout out to Owen Cook, Mystery. He's not part of RSD, but he's the mentor of Owen Cook, the founder of RSD. Julian Blanc, Todd, just RSD instructors. Those guys have created something what what some guys like me have actually built their knowledge of dating on, and are even somehow passing it down to you, the person, the dude, the weird gal watching this video. By the way, in case you are a girl and you are a lesbian, you definitely should join us. But you don't, it's actually fun. I think being a lesbian girl is like the best experience, because when you approach the other girl, she immediately has the trust, because she knows that you don't have a penis which is tickling all the time, but at the same time you can quickly project your desire to, you know, be friends with benefits. I don't know, if you're a lesbian girl, then write down in the comment section what is your experience. I'm actually insanely curious. And yes, by the way, just very last thing, it's gonna be a bit self-qualifying, but I just wanna point it out in order to, I guess, increase my authority. You saw that I have been recording this video in just the center of Reykjavik, being surrounded by airplanes actually, all these random people walking by, and that's actually not that easy. Again, it's gonna sound self-qualifying, but I just wanted to mention that by me studying all of that stuff which I sort of preach to you and recommend to you to look up and just keep getting more hang of, it allowed me to not only increase my success in dating, making more money, being more independent, but also getting out of the stiffness of social conditioning, which would never allowed me to just come out and record the video like this for the whatever amount of minutes uninterruptedly. Of course, it must have happened now, and with the total focus on you, the weird camera on my phone. No, actually you, the guy who has watched this video. Thank you very much. You are the absolute champion, because in the modern world, if you can watch something for longer than fucking 5 milliseconds, you are already Albert Einstein. You deserve success, and for this reason, and of course because I wanna promote my channel, you should like this video, subscribe, so I know that you are interested in the content like this, so that I can put out more of the things like this. And also I have the access to a lot of RSD products which are already off the market. So yeah, you could chat about this as well, but first like and subscribe, so that I know that you are interested in the eye-opening content like this one. And I think I already absolutely do not feel my hands, so it's definitely time to wrap up. Thank you and stay awesome. On the sides of me, apart from beautiful bakery, which is apparently a bit harmful but at the same time super tasty, there are also a couple of videos which you can check out in order to get more information, have more fun, and basically spend time in the useful way. Here and here. Cheers.